Well, today is a day that will live in infamy. It's been 3 years since this devastating EF-3 tornado hammered Covington, injuring 28 people and killing 1. Action News 5's Michaela Redmond headed there today to see the progress made, rebuilding, and what else needs to be done.
I'm standing here in the path of where that EF-3 tornado ripped through Covington. It caused significant damage, and the mayor of Tipton County tells me finally, 3 years later, they're almost back to normal.
And that tornado that came through actually kind of split for a while, and that's one of the reasons why it did the damage that it did.
Leaving 28 people injured, 1 dead, and nearly 500 buildings badly damaged, including Crestview Elementary and Middle School. According to FEMA, the storm ravaged the schools, playgrounds, and adjacent sports fields, displacing around 1,500 students. FEMA also says more than 60 structures in Tipton County were considered a total loss.
We were very fortunate that we didn't have any more injuries than we had. But we're back on our feet now. Things are looking good, and we're doing well right now.
Just a few months ago, Crestview Elementary and Middle Schools finally opened back up on the St. Joint campus that had its buildings destroyed by the tornado. Huffman says the health department is finally back in their original building after that also suffered damage, along with several others. But he says work continues, especially with the Delfield Company building, which was closed down and the jobs lost.
Delfield Corporation came back in and rebuilt the building, put it back together, and it looks really good now, but it's up for sale.
Reporting in Covington, Michaela Redmond, Action News 5.